Welcome to SpitTalk. My name is Kyle.
I'm Jan.
I'm Aaron.
And here on SpitTalk, where we talk about entertainment news, film and TV reviews, and all that other good stuff. And Jan, today we'll be talking about...
We're talking about our most anticipated of 2015. We're going to list it down, basically, top 5 for each of us. But we're not going to include the obvious ones, such as this one, and of course, this one, most especially, because it's obvious. Everyone's going to be anticipating that one. We're going to start off at number 5. Aaron.
My number 5, I chose Tomorrowland. And for those who don't know, Tomorrowland is based off a little theme park over there at Disneyland, which is a little section. And it's pretty cool how they're taking a little section of a theme park and putting it in a movie. And that's why it's my number 5, just to see where it's going to take it and how Disney is going to portray it. So yeah.
Number 5 will be Mission Impossible 5. Mission Impossible, especially with the newer ones, it feels like it's getting better by each one, in succession. Because Mission Impossible 3 was directed by J.J. Abrams, which was amazing. Mission Impossible 4 was by Brad Bird, which was just, I don't even know, it was like one of the best ones. And then I just want to see where Mission Impossible 5 goes, because it looks like it's the same team, but I just want to see where they go with the story, which we haven't heard of yet.
My number 5 would be Kingsman, directed by Matthew Vaughn, who also directed X-Men First Class, which was also a great movie. And basically, movie is just like, it's a spy movie, and you know there's going to be some comedy to it, so that's something to look forward to. So yeah, on to our number 4s.
My own was his number 5, Kingsman Secret Service. He already said it, Matthew Vaughn, and same guy that directed Kick-Ass. It has that fun quality to it. And Matthew Vaughn, man, you can't go wrong with that director. I mean, he did do First Class, which was one of my favorite X-Men movies.
4 is Terminator, and it's just where Terminator is going to stand with that movie, because we really don't know, just because it's spinning off both the first one and the second one. So I just want to see where the direction is going to go with that Terminator, and that's why it's my number 4. Then, other than that, the actress Khaleesi, who doesn't love Khaleesi, do her badassery over there in that movie. So yeah.
Well, in addition to what Aaron said, my number 4 is Terminator also. It's just a basic nostalgia movie. Like, you see Terminator after all these years, it's getting revived again, with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and just continuing the story basically, and finding out what's really happening in that universe.
The trailer is it gets you, because you're trying to figure out what the hell is going on, because you know where it's gonna go, but then it takes a twist on it, a spin, which is it looks fun. So on to number 3. My own is Mad Max Fury Road, which stars Tom Hardy as the titular character instead of Mel Gibson, which we watched from G4 and all that other stuff. The trailer itself just got me, because it doesn't show much of the story. It just showed the visuals of it, and it looks freaking amazing. I don't even know.
It's gritty.
Yeah, it has that
rusted,
feel to it, and
dusty.
Yeah, it has that. It's directed by the same guy that did the original, which is good. So it's his own take on it. Again, it's not a reboot. It's not a sequel. It's just a whole different story, and I just want to see where it goes with that.
My number 3, Pixel. Do you guys know what Pixel is?
I don't know what Pixel is.
Well, Aaron brought it up to me earlier, and I saw a couple of stuff. This movie where these retro games, they take over the world, and they have the gamers trying to help save the world. So that's a pretty interesting topic, or a pretty interesting story. So I want to see how that unfolds. And also Adam Sandler's in it too, so
expect comedy
from him. So that's something to look forward to.
So my number 3, I'm going with Chappie. And for those who don't know, Chappie follows the same premise as Short Circuit. I believe that's the movie. And it's basically a robot trying to learn how to be a human. And that's pretty cool how we get to see this character get a humanized role. And I hear it's directed by the guy who did Elysium and District 9, so we already know it's going to be a good movie from that alone.
Also, same actor from those films, which is playing Chappie, which is pretty cool. I want to see that.
Voice of Chappie.
Yeah.
Number 2, Mad Max. Overall, with what Louis said, basically it's also a nostalgia movie. Just watching it as a kid, I know it's pretty violent.
Yep.
Watching it as a kid, but now it's oh wow, it's visually appealing, and just judging from the trailer, what Louis said, it's just it just brings to you, and it's just oh wow, I wonder what's gonna happen with all this steampunk.
Number 2, I think this will be the year of the Adam Sandler. Other than Pixel, I chose the Cobbler. Those who don't know, is a guy who tailors to shoes. Anything broken, he'll fix it, and he finds this magical shoemaker. And it basically, when he fixes a shoe, he lives the saying, put yourself in their shoes, which he actually does. He puts on the shoe and becomes another person. So I think it's going to have that comedy feel that Adam Sandler always brings, but other than that comedy feel, it'll have that emotional side that we all love about Adam Sandler, just like he did in Click.
Tomorrowland, directed by Brad Bird. Same guy did Coast Protocol. I I knew it was a theme park, but I didn't know where it was gonna go. I didn't know that about the story behind it, and it looks so original. I just want to, and I'm interested to see Brad Bird's second outing for a live action film.
Number one.
Number one. So I'll start it off. My number one is Chappie. So what Aaron talked about Chappie is like, bringing this robot into like this humanoid kind of thing. And like I know a couple movies have maybe like just spin off that same story, but with this one and watching the trailer, it really caught my eye and just like, oh wow, like they're gonna do this with Chappie, and like also with the comedy into it, the humor, and all these other actors. It's just like it's something refreshing.
My number one is 007 Spectre. This one looks like it's gonna be a good one. I've been a big fan of the newer James Bond films with Daniel Craig in it. Casino Royale was good. Quantum of Solace, people really didn't like it, but
Quantum of Solace was good.
Yeah, I liked it. Skyfall was amazing. It was out of nowhere. And it's the same guy that's directing Skyfall, doing Spectre. And we also have Christoph Waltz in this, and Dave Bautista, and all that other good stuff. So I can't wait to see this.
And for my number one, I'm going what they didn't even put on their list is Ant-Man. And yes, the teaser trailer's out. Yes, Ant-Man is another Marvel movie. Yes, it's starring Paul Rudd. Yes, all these good qualities of a good movie. Just because it has what Guardians and Captain had in other Marvel films, of it being a new film, a new character who we don't really know, but also giving us a dark tone of it being a heist, and combining both of them, which I think we might get a really good movie out of it. I just want to really see where it's going to go, and it's visually appealing once you see the trailer of him going big and turning small, so that's why I think it'll be a good movie of 2015.
So
that concludes
this video.
Our anticipated movies of this year.
So comment below what's your most anticipated of the year, if you agree with our list or whatnot, and that's it.
We're just talking here, just amateur opinions by amateur reviewers. So see you next time.
See you guys.